And welcome back. Fran Schaffer is joining us this morning in the kitchen with a delicious recipe for some gluten-free cookie. Do we call them cookies? Macaroon? Call them cookies?
No, they're cherry almond cookies.
Cherry almond cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very yummy.
And first of all, I want people to know I am not gluten intolerant, but my sister's husband had pancreatic cancer, and before they found out his diagnosis, she put him on a gluten-free diet, thinking that that would help his pain. And so she had, when I went to help her, she had a lot of gluten-free flour, so we tried it and we made disasters. Because
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
A disaster from Fran. I don't believe that.
We didn't know, how to use this flour. So the first time we made these cookies, and they spread all over into one cookie.
Really?
And I didn't have parchment paper, and so we had to scrub them off. You know, it was
So you had a
terrible.
plate of bars then? Just a pan of bars?
Yeah, you could have. And then they were, paper thin. So, and then at the state fair, we keep getting new types of dishes. And the gluten-free category came in about 2 or 3 years after that.
Oh, wow.
So then I started working on this.
Okay.
But this one won Best of Division this year.
Oh, good.
And very easy. It makes 4 dozen cookies.
Wow. That makes a lot, Fran.
It does. Because I went and checked how much it costs to buy cookies, and it's really interesting. So what we start out with is coconut oil, and you can put that in there.
Okey-doke. Whoops, and how much coconut oil are we using here?
That is 3/4 cup.
Okay.
And you want it solid. Now, if you are using coconut oil, in the summertime, it'll be liquid.
Always liquid,
Okay.
even if your house is at
Yes.
68
Yeah.
degrees.
So
Okay.
just start this little.
I'll let you start it because you know me.
Okay, we want to get this going. Now you put the sugar in.
Okay.
Don't be nervous, Carol.
Well.
We're going to make her do all the work, and she gets to make the cookies.
Okay.
Yes.
So we got
the
one egg.
egg.
Okay.
Then this is, these are really cherry, not cranberry cherry flavored. These are real
Dried cherries.
dark,
Oh.
tart cherries.
So the
Okay.
gluten-free was the category then.
Yeah,
Okay, that was a
that was a category.
Okay.
And when you get the Best of Division, that means that's the best recipe in that category.
Okay.
So then it's 2 cups of rice flour, any kind of gluten-free flour.
Okay.
And there's different kinds, and every kind cooks different or bakes different.
So did you
Oh,
say
I
the
did
rice
not
is
know
the
that.
best for this type of cookie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you want a fine one. There's a premium gold gluten-free with flax and ancient grains, and that you can make noodles with.
Okay.
But I mean, you could make cookies with them too, but.
So
and
we're
that-
talking the texture of the
Yeah.
flour. Okay.
because they're all different. And then just 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, and
Okay.
then we'll put in here a teaspoon, and this is a lot of almond extract, so we'll just it's
Yum, delicious.
and after you do that, see how fast you can make cookies. That's what I
No,
want
look
people
at
to know.
that. They're
It's already made.
Yeah.
So
Easy enough.
So to find the rice flour, is that with the flours then?
you'll find a lot of places like Hy-Vee, Walmart, places that have them in a certain section.
Okay.
So go to that place.
It's kind of like a trial and error then with the different kind of flours. Yeah.
Now what you have to do with this is you're supposed to put it in the refrigerator for a little bit,
Okay.
but we're not going to do that.
Okay.
Because,
So we take a quick break and finish these cookies up?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's do that.
Yeah, we'll be back with Fran right after this.
And welcome back. Fran Schaffer is in the kitchen now making our gluten-free cherry almond cookies.
now we got to get Ronnie
I
to
gotta
work
do
here.
something, earn my keep. All right.
Okay, you scoop that up, and I'm going to give you a little tip about parchment paper. Do not throw it away. No, don't
Really?
put that on there yet. Do not throw it away. Frugal Fran says, you wipe this off like
That
this.
could be its own little segment.
Yeah, Frugal
Frugal
Fran.
Fran says.
And you turn it over.
Really?
And then you use it now. Now you do this.
Out.
Now,
Okay.
if you want to be in the fair,
Yeah,
you take
Ronnie.
this and you go like this.
Oh, you
Really
and,
fill it.
and so that you have the exact same size of every cookie.
Well, I'm going to have the purple ribbon.
Yeah. And I like, this is a medium scoop.
Okay.
Yeah. You just press it down, and this little spatula came from the fair. Central Community College gave them out free. So I kept going in
There-
with
yeah.
a different outfit and getting another one.
You little sneaky devil,
know, I
you.
did.
I'm sure they didn't know it was you.
Pack it. Do I need to pack it down?
Yeah, you got to pack it down,
Pack and-
and then just go.
Pack and
See, this is really sharp, so you can just go across there.
poke an eye out, Fran.
Yeah.
Careful in the kitchen.
Yeah.
There you
And see
go.
how you make them nice, and so
Wow.
They'll all-
They will be eventually. Work with me here.
now I said on my sheet here to wrap them in plastic paper,
Mm-hmm.
but then I guess I decided when I made them for the fair to use the scoop, so
Uh-huh.
just use the medium scoop. That's
Oh.
easier than all this other stuff that they tell you to do to make it. I'll put that.
Look at that.
Yeah, isn't that
This would
pretty?
take me all day
Perfect.
because
Oh, that. Now,
Oh, Fran.
Now look, we're 15 minutes, aren't we?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention. Just-
And we
Oh,
got our
Ronnie.
cookie.
So what do you have to? See, that's not right.
That's not right. You got to get in there.
I'm not OCD, but
Yeah, pack her down.
Pack her down, sister. Now, if Clara was watching, she'd be proud, Ronnie.
she would be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Oh,
Look at that
they're going
little.
to be beautiful.
Man, maybe I should start a cafe.
No, you should do
Get
this.
a life. I know.
And here's the ribbon that you won from the fair this year.
Yeah. Now, in my cookbook, I want you to notice, in Encore, I have a lot of gluten-free recipes. And I have icons at the top, and the apple is for all natural, the heart is for heart healthy, and the GF is for gluten-free.
Okay.
And then the little ribbon there
And
is
your
that
cookbook?
it won Best of Division. That recipe won Best of Division
Wonderful.
one time. So
So-
you can go to my cookbook, and you can go through that cookbook and find out what recipes that a gluten-free person can have.
Good.
Which is
okay.
bonus.
And
Yeah.
that's your second. Is that your second
That's
cookbook?
my second
Okay.
cookbook.
And those are still available in
Yes,
stores.
yes.
There you
They're at
the
What's
store?
Cooking and Sequel and
Did you-
shopping trips and the museums.
Yeah.
Good thing that shows
And
an
then-
hour.
And see, she's about
They're
done.
perfect. And how long are you going to bake
Okay,
these
we're
for?
going to bake them for 10 minutes.
That's all.
350 degrees makes 4 dozen.
Wow. That little bit that we made makes 4 dozen?
Yep, that'll make 4 dozen.
Wow.
And if you went to the store and bought 18 cookies that didn't have just plain like sugar cookies, $5. $5.
Oh my goodness.
And this recipe will give you 2.5 times more cookies. And
For 2.5 times less, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Goodness.
And they're good. They
yeah,
They look perfect.
they just taste really different. And the oil, the coconut oil, gives them just a crisp taste. You know, like
I have to
they're
remember that with baking, because I
yeah.
bake cookies during the holidays, and I
Yeah.
haven't used the coconut oil
Yeah,
for
I really
baking,
like
so-
coconut oil for baking cookies. I really don't try it with a crust, pie crust,
okay.
because they'll be really hard.
Check that out.
So,
Look how delicious
Winner,
those
winner.
are. These would have been a winner on my any day.
Those are yeah.
Those look perfect, Fran. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, we appreciate all your insight on all that and saving us lots of money as always, because
Exactly.
you know how to do that,
Yeah.
and we appreciate you being here.
well, cooking saves you money if you just take
know.
a little bit of time and you see we can make a
Patience.
recipe in 15 minutes, have it in
We
the oven.
can make a
Yes.
recipe.
Or less.
Oh,
We can
you
only do
can
that.
make a recipe and you can make a recipe.
She's our encourager. Thank you,
Thank
Fran.
you,
We
Fran.
appreciate it. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Fran. Stay with us.